I'm D Coleman. People call me Dennis. The first poem I will read is The Great American Dream Machine. The camera pans hills, undulate, beautiful, spreading out softly, green carpets touched with brown, valleys and orchards rich under California sun, offering them to kike, spick, colored, wap, and mick, sitting in darkened theaters off the gritty sidewalks of our own urban landscapes. And Pancho says, "Les went, Cisco," and they wheel around and went. Do you remember the Cisco Kid and his sidekick Pancho as they rode among the California foothills, saving the ranches, the women of land-grant Spaniards never called Mexicans, from grasping crews of cowboy white men, protecting the older thieves from the newer ones? Oh, Cisco, management goon, despite the snazzy sombrero. Oh, Pancho, peasant, don't kiss this man's ass. Second poem is entitled Baghdad. It comes out of a newspaper article. Baghdad. Old woman says, old as she is, she should not be forced through the streets, night-gowned, running. This is advice I got. The name of the poem is I Admit Nothing. I admit to nothing. My lawyer, an admirable man, recommends I admit to nothing. My mother, who is dead, recommends I admit to nothing. A friend, for whom truth is a breeze, recommends I admit to nothing. The moon, her lips sealed, suggests I admit to nothing. The stars who squint at me when I squint at them tells me flat out, admissions beyond the proverbial nothing are cereal bowls of black holes. The police picked me up, taped my mouth, and forced me to admit to nothing. Dead relatives sit around the dining room table eating cakes, dropping acid and saccharin into their tea, and build a throne for Grandma higher so she could tell me, admit nothing. My father didn't like the coffee, disapproved of saccharin, disapproved of my grades, disapproved of me, and even he told me to admit nothing. It was unanimous. I am writing from an undisclosed location, unhinged, constipated, and I admit nothing. Titled After Dylan. The title has information about it. Sitting with her in the White Horse, where full fine Judy barmaid freely offered house drinks, her glint of eye melting ice, warming all. Blousy, beery, tongue-tied, belly-busted, blessed by candle's eye, the turning tides, watching the beautiful women until heart hurt and tides swept by, those shy tides, strong tides, bearing lips of kisses and swells of breasts, but sweeping past, all of love's belly-busted dreams, beery the stumble toward a downy bed, turmoiling through space and time, wishing wantings, wanting to crow and settle in, to slumber as a soft kettle might, fall scalded to sleep, scorched by the candle's eye, sleeping on veiled tides, dream tides and receding dreams. This poem comes out of experiences I've had. I've entitled it The Bureaucracy. Item 6934.2 Subdivision 2, Chapter 9, Paragraph 33, lines 3 to 7. They cover that eventuality, sir. There's nothing more I can say, sir, or for that murder, any of us can say. If covered by our rules and regulations, nothing to think about. In fact, musing, thinking, and expressing are prohibited. Our R&R is 22,781 pages long, alphabetized into 32 aspects of questions, and perfectly reliable, perfectly modified by statute once a year. So yes, you may have received another answer once. I'm sorry to say, sir, earlier regulations are archived, not available to the public. Yes, they are classified. There is no reason to laugh. I could be fired for just revealing this. I'm going out of my way to help. I'm just a clerk here, and my supervisor's telephone number is, if you care to press the issue, Rule 2121 directs me to offer this to you. It won't do you any good, but we do want to be accommodating. No, sir, I can't transfer you. It's against Rule 69. This is called From a Sufi Story. Here is the chicken God sees. Here, the person holding the chicken God sees. Here, the world of the chicken and the person God sees. Here, the driving universe in which exists the world of the man and the world of the chicken God sees. Here are the 10,000 magnanimous universes God sees. And in one world of one universe of the 10,000 universes, God sees a chicken held by a man. That man looks for a place he will not be seen. He searches closets, woods, voids, corners, and cul-de-sacs for a place to kill this chicken, and he fails. He knows he is seen, for his heart is also his womb, is also his soul. Here is where life bursts forth, where all and everything arise, wherein this God is born, this God resides, travels, sees, and dies. Katrina, leave me in a box, that old lady said, sitting in the kitchen, right by the stove, every burner on. That hurricane was meant for me. My family up and left me here. They knew it called to me. Could smell the gas out by the road. Life was done, she said. She surely meant to die. She would not leave. She fought to stay. We fought to take her away. Tied her to a gurney. Put her in the ambulance. Old lady, no matter what, we're not allowed to let you die. I'll not soon forget her, though. Hoarse, clear voice as we drove her away. Let me go from my house in the box that I choose. Thank you very much.